Just gonna go live like this. Good morning, everybody. It is 6 a.m. 6 a.m. and I mean, I guess we could just break the news now, Nuno, right? What's up, Nuno? Welcome to the stream.
What's up? Hello.
Wow, guys, we got Nuno in the chat. Thanks for being here, buddy. We got another surprise. Well, the team and has another surprise here. You might think we're warshipping. I will be later because this is the last day, right? We only have 18 hours and 59 minutes. But guys, I hope you're here. Am I first? What's up, buddy? What's up there? Chatsville, how you doing, buddy? D, how you doing? I didn't share this in Telly yet, but hopefully the notifications are going out, guys. There is another, what would you call it, Nuno? Another quality of life / feature update coming?
Yeah, that's it. We have been working on this for a couple of months now, ever since we deployed the last update, and we are now ready to share this with you. Woo! So yeah, hopefully you like it. There's a bunch of stuff we want to go through. Yeah.
Awesome. So guys, let's get to that really quick. So let me just do that. I know it's a dark screen, but I need to disengage my iPad because we're playing Warships, but a little later today. I'm gonna get my phone up here on like that, and I hope that doesn't have all the. I think that it's gonna be. Let me do. I hope you guys didn't see it all. Okay. I'm sorry. I should have had this pre-built already before I did it. I'm so sorry, man. Gosh darn it.
No. We're all good.
Okay, guys. Welcome. Let me just try to make this bigger. I just kind of. No. It's stretching it out. Shoot. Hold on. I can go like this. I'm sorry, guys. We'll get rocking here. OP Destroy's just waking up. Sorry, Nuno.
So, yeah, no worries. I'll just start. So, up will just show what we are, what we have been working on and what's coming for this update.
Can you read that?
One at a time. Yeah, I can.
I should make the text bigger, but if you guys can read that, hopefully that's good. Okay, so VP chest timer shortened to 1 hour. Nuno is coming. What's that mean?
Yes. So that's. I mean, I think that's pretty straightforward. So instead of us having 20 hours for the VP chest, we will have just 1 hour between chests. So everybody, you know what that means? We're gonna get 24 chests. Are they gonna bank to 24 chests a day? Yes, it is possible. Yeah, or almost 24. Yeah, because there's this little cooldown where you have to collect stuff to.
Sure.
Chests, but yeah.
Sure. Well, a lot of diamonds, says Abdullah and Salama back. Is that possible? A lot of diamonds, huh?
Yeah, there's also something new, which you will see a little bit later on. So it's not just diamonds, but yeah, we'll see.
Ooh, yeah. So guys, so your VP chest timer on your archipelago, right? Where you would only get it once a day, right? Mm-hmm. It's now only 1 hour, so we're gonna be able to yeah. And Nuno is here too, says Chris M. Yeah, guys, we got Nuno, our community manager, on call, guys. Boom. Guys, I will update the thumbnail, and the title had to be kind of not so obvious that there's an update coming, quality.
Not so revealing.
Yeah, I can't reveal it, but we can do it now, guys. Just let the cat out of the bag here. So VP chest timer is shortened to 1 hour, guys. Let's move to the next one. It is now correctly visible whenever your boom beach is under maintenance. Wait, what am I?
Yeah, this is something that it doesn't affect you directly, but whenever we were into maintenance, there was this issue where no one really knew whenever we were in maintenance because it was not so obvious, and people thought oh, I can't open the game. Why is that? And now it's properly visible whenever we go under maintenance. It might happen that when we drop this update, this is still not visible because it needs the update to be visible. So it's like, yeah, you should not see it straight away, but after that, it should be visible. And, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So guys, that's cool. Guys, stay tuned. There's going to be some cool stuff coming, and you're going to want to hear this out, definitely. What's up, Big Papa Haas? Welcome to the stream. All right, so to make finding submarine dive sites easier, there's now a button to switch between dive sites.
Yes.
Woo!
So on the bottom right of the diving sites, so you can just switch between like the next one because it's rather difficult to see where you have all your diving spots. So we made it a little bit easier.
Yeah, so that's cool, guys. So when you got those dive spots, you don't have to search around your archipelago anymore. You just probably tap the dive button and it'll have a pop-up. Now, granted, I haven't tested this out yet, guys, or I've installed, so I'm assuming it's a really cool feature where you can, instead of going around the whole archipelago, you can see a list or maybe it points them out. Again, I'm sorry, I haven't played yet, but I'm gonna get what it means. That sounds really cool, Nuno. That's cool. I hate to search for that yellow point, says Tiago. Yeah, 100%, man. So that's that. Okay, this one, this is just a warship one real quick, but we got more warships. You can no longer report your own profile in warships, isn't it?
Yeah, this is like a small thing that was a little bit silly, which came with not the previous one, but a long update ago, like a while ago. But yeah.
I think it was fun.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, it was fun one time. I think Chicken was on call with me, or we matched up or something, and I beat him, and he's like, "I'm reporting you," and he reported me for beating him.
Yeah,
so you know, hey, maybe that's gonna stop, right? Okay. Next one. Remote defibrillator now spawns the correct amount of riflemen.
Yeah, there was a cap on that, and now it scales properly, let's say, with the level of the remote defib.
Nice, guys. So look at that. We got the remote defibrillator working now as intended, right? So thank you so much for fixing that.
On that note, on remote defib, I know there will be a lot of questions regarding the mech not being revived. We are still exploring that. It's not like out of the equation yet. We felt I said this on Discord, but we felt that the mech was a little bit underwhelming before the stun buff, and we let it slide and didn't do anything with the remote defib reviving it. And after the stun, we didn't test it properly, so we didn't really know if reviving a troop that has a lot of health and it has a stun ability would be like too OP. We feel like it's not that OP, and we are still exploring like if we ultimately want to do it or not.
Right.
Yeah, it's in the talks. Yeah.
That's awesome, man. That was and Chris M says, I was just about to ask about the mech, says Chris M. It's like you're reading their minds, Nuno.
Yeah. No, I know this is like a hot topic because even Dr. Kavan doesn't revive him. And before you ask, heavy choppers, rocket choppers should not be revived because then you would also have to consider that we had to revive the heavy chopper and all the
heavies on the Zukas.
Spawns.
Yeah.
Yes. For heavy chopper, for example, I know it would be extremely OP because
they're already pretty strong already.
Exactly. And there's no point.
So off the heavy choppers, off the rocket choppers. None of those are getting any considerations, guys, for revives. Paul Bauer. Okay, let's talk about that maybe after we go through all this, guys, just because there's a lot to chew through right now. But I mean, yeah, I don't know if you can read that chat, Nuno, if I'm going to read it.
Yeah. We do ban win traders, and if there's enough proof, you can send it to me on Discord, Twitter, or whatever.
There you go.
Let me check it. We won't share if it was banned or not. We do it internally. We can share it outside, but we take a look for sure.
Yeah, there you go, Paul. All right, no worries. Yeah, so if you just heard him, Paul, yeah, definitely. If you have any issues and you have, just send that to Nuno on Discord, right? You can do that because you're available on Discord. Yep, like he is right now, on call. All right, guys, so thank you. Remote defibrillator now, guys, now spawns the correct amount of riflemen. And that goes for all troops that can be spawned, right? Or is it only riflemen they can spawn? Or other troops? It's like...
if there's no casualties, it will only spawn
riflemen. But if Bazookas die or bombardiers die, they'll come back. So it whatever.
It's its own calculation.
So guys, it works now. Let's just be hallelujah. Okay, so that's awesome. Good job. Thank you so much, team. All right. No, how's this one? No more accidental taps. There is now a 2-step verification to the resource boat. Additionally, we can also see how many resources they are holding. Ooh.
Yeah, so this is something that the community really, really wanted, because resource boat can basically just accumulate infinitely. There's no limit to what you can hold.
Oh, that's right.
So people were tapping it by accident. I know that Andrew
I did too.
Specifically was always asking for this feature. But yeah, you can see it. There's a 2-step verification. You tap it and you can collect. You can see the amount it holds as well. So yeah, there's that. Finally, yes.
Guys,
finally.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. So that's cool. There's times where I'll be running through and I'll accidentally come back and tap that. I'm like, and then it just... But it's still gonna accumulate, right? Like it has been when you want to collect it. Oh, cool. That's like like our little piggy bank of loot when we need it.
Yes, right. It will be the exact same, just as the 2-step verification, pretty much, and you can see how many resources you have.
Heck yeah! So guys, that's coming to the main night. What's up, Blaze Beer? Welcome to the stream. I do that all the time, says Tiago. It's automatic in my mind already. That will be awesome, says Tiago. Heck yeah, guys. And you guys are wondering when is this coming out? Sometime next week, right? Could you say that? Yeah. Maybe.
Yep. Yeah. No, it's going live next week. We're still unsure about the specific date because we need to get the build in all the stores.
Yeah.
And it needs approvals, and that's out of our control. Submit, and we need to wait for approvals. That's not on us right now.
Yeah, exactly, guys. So what's up, Ryan J? Hey, OP Op Nuno. I'm super busy right now. I'll be watching this later. Happy Father's Day. Thank you, guys. Thank you to the dads out there. Thank you, Ryan J. Yo, Casey, welcome to the stream, my friend. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Simple Phoenix finally can see all the 400 million resources in my resource process. Exactly. That's going to be dope. I love that. So sweet. Yeah. Heck yeah. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
All right, guys, next
really
one.
Exciting, yeah.
Yeah. You will no longer see building completion messages when scouting mercenary bases.
Yeah, so this was something that was introduced with the latest update. It's just visual. Nothing was happening really. But yeah, you should no longer see that message.
Heck yeah. That's good to do. Reworked item storage, classified items vault to show other resources.
Yeah, so we unfortunately can't show it right now. Yeah, but basically it was just a little rework. It's more visible. You can now see hero tokens, the trader tokens, and even the powder, and another thing that we will share a little bit later. Heck. All in the classified items tab.
Heck yeah.
So, yeah, it's easier, to see.
Nice. Barbed wire posts are gone for good in resource bases.
Yes, this was also another issue that came like a few updates ago, not the last one. The last one, we made sure they were not spawning anymore. And on this one, we removed for the existing resource bases.
Okay. That's absolutely. That's a good thing. I don't really play the resource bases anymore because there's no incentive, I guess, anymore other than just taking them. But
yeah,
no, like that's good to know, guys. So if you guys are out there and you're and notice the posts are just there and they're they weren't doing anything to them, right? They were just there
actually, they were causing some issues with super high level resource bases where they were placed right in front of the beach, and then you couldn't move your troops forward.
Oh,
so yeah,
okay.
But that was extremely rare.
But it happened.
Still,
yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, that's good. So no more. We got Andro in the chat. Yeah, Andro, you rewind, but you don't. Well, anyways, Nuno mentioned. We'll go. Where was it? No more accidental taps. There is now two-step verification to the resource boat. Additionally, you can also see how many resources they are holding. So, he mentioned you because you accidentally, you said something like that. So that was cool. So, barbed wire poster now gone for good. Okay, we got when switching between accounts, the VP's chest status will now update correctly.
Yeah, this was something that was happening. I didn't really see it happening on my accounts, but yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. It was not updating correctly, and it was confusing, but it's now fixed. Nice,
guys. We got Hamdo YouTube. What's up? How you doing? Welcome to the stream, buddy. King YT. Hello, OP and Nuno. What's up there, King YT?
Tiago is asking a question.
Sure.
Your resource bases, when you lose troops, you still have to go to main page to wheel the troops. I think that's update that should be fixed, right? No, we announced that was in the plans. It was also in the plans for this one, but didn't make it. We encountered even more issues, so we didn't push it.
Right. I've been crying about this for years, says Andrew. Is there a cap for the boat now? No, I think it's still business as usual, guys. You can. We talked about that. It'll just, if you don't touch it, or it should still keep bringing in loot.
Let me just reply to someone, if that's okay.
Sure.
In YouTube, is there a cap for the boat now? No, it's still limited. The resources you can hold, just the two-step verification, and you can see how many resources you have. Look, hey Nuno, make sure you tell the team we appreciate these changes being looked into. It's nice to know we are finally being listened to a little more. Yeah, I agree. The team is doing an amazing job, and I love the way we are working right now. And I agree, as a player, I feel listened as well. Most of the suggestions, or rather, most of these changes came from the community, and the team agreed, and they play the game, and they understand the frustration as well.
Yeah, that's good. That's good, guys. Go ahead.
Did they do anything to the supply chest? Yes, we did. Now it's every hour you can collect it, instead of 20-hour, instead of the usual 20-hour.
Yeah.
So more resources for you and more goodies.
Yeah, guys, what I'll do in the description of this video, I'll have a list of all this so you don't have to keep rewinding and watching it. But it is cool, guys, because we have the one and only Nuno on call with us today, going over everything we talk about, all these little bullet points here. I probably should have better prepared for this and had this probably on like some kind of like spreadsheet so we could just kind of pop them in. It would pop in and without my little phone saying all iCloud and all that jazz. But I'm sorry I was so ill prepared. Driving and listening because I have to be brief. But happy Father's Day to the Boom Daddies. Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you.
That was my sentiments too, Luke, almost verbatim. I feel like we are finally being. That's right, Andrew. Okay. You want to keep answering the questions?
Yeah. Sorry, I was reading. Are there any plans to add a task force challenge for warships similar to the regular island challenge? No, there's no plans for that. So you can get easily up to 50 diamonds per day through the supply chest, and that, I mean, I'm not sure about values, but I think you just have to test it and see for yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
This is for sure a good change for the players. I'm not 100% sure how it will be like for the game's economy itself, because we might need to rebalance if that's the case, but there's no other way to know besides testing it. We might need to nerf it if we feel like it. Right. If we feel like players are getting way too many stuff.
Yeah.
Because there's still more. There's more even right now.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot, definitely. But being that the VP chests are now every hour, instead of every 24 hours. That's a lot of chests to collect, guys. And they bank, you said, I think, to 24 or something. Or I don't know how it's for. I don't know. Maybe there's a max. I don't know. But that's cool, guys. So that really incentivizes more game playing, right? And wow, I can collect more loot, get some more resources and all that. That's a really cool thing. Thanks for bringing that, team. All right, we have another one here. Fixed an issue where resource bases wouldn't display a level until scouted.
Yeah, this was just visual. You couldn't see the number of the resource bases, the level rather. And yeah, that's fixed.
Heck yeah! All right, guys, wait. There's some cool ones coming, guys. I know you're probably thinking, all right, I don't play. Let's get on with the Warships ones and all that other stuff. We're getting there, trust me. All right, here's some other one. Added clearer instructions that are displayed when invalid base layouts need replacing. Is that for resource bases?
So no. This is for the main base.
Okay.
So you were not able to change your layout, your saved layouts.
Oh.
Because of some buildings that were placed on the shore.
Okay.
So right now, what you need to do is do a new layout and pretty much just save it on top of that base layout that you can't.
All right. Nuno is cutting, says Tiago. Are you? Wait. He sounds good. You sound good to me. Wait a second. You guys, is Nuno okay on chat? Has he always been cutting, Tiago? Now is good. I don't know. He sounds fine now. How long has he been cutting, guys? He sounds fine now.
Also, okay, I didn't change anything, but I'm glad.
That's crazy. Because when I hear him, he sounds good the whole way through. Okay, interesting. It might be OBS. I updated recently to the new update, and maybe it has a bug or something. I don't know. For 10 seconds or so. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay. All right, guys. This is a good one right here. Troops will follow flares more reliably, especially troops with long reload times, such as rocket and heavy choppers, and continue attacking a building if they are already in attack range when a flare runs out. That happened to me this season. I'm like, darn rocket chopper, you targeted. Yeah. Can you elaborate more on that?
This was even more noticeable this season, right?
Yeah.
With rocket choppers, they were losing interest in some buildings that were previously flared, and the flare runs out, and they just like completely ignore and start attacking something else. And also like just ignoring flares, pretty much like at all, and this applies with also other troops, not only those with long reload times. But yeah,
that's a good one. So that's cool. So now your rocket choppers, this goes through the whole game, right? Main and warships, right? This isn't included for all those game types, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so good. All right, guys, next one. Boom Beach now complies with the Geneva Convention. Medics and medkit cross color changed from red to green. I didn't even know that was like that's cool, I guess. But
yeah, me neither. They just got a little change in the color.
Sure.
The red cross now is a green one. So. And
then the medic on his hat, it went from red to green too.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, no, Angry Bob Ross is in mute here. He's like, now you just need to work on making my tanks green again. All right.
Yes.
He was cutting a bit earlier, but I was able to understand everything, says Casey. Does that include LR laser rangers? Oh, I don't know. Were they green or red?
No, is talking about the flare. The topic
the
about
flare,
not the. Yeah. I believe so. Yeah, I'm almost sure it does. Yes, it does include them. Yeah.
Yeah, when 5 rocket choppers re-flare, but no one chopper ignores the flares. Oh yeah, that was 2. That's what that comes into 2 as well, right? Where when you flare, not all the troops always follow the flare. Would that be the same thing?
Yeah.
You need to
The topic says they will follow flares. Troops will follow flares more reliably from now on. But yeah.
Nice. All right, cool, guys.
Should apply to them as well.
Heck yeah. Next one, guys. Here we go. Sergeant Brick will no longer target critters from the critter launchers using cluster grenade. Instead, Sergeant Brick will target structures and remain locked so that to that structure afterward. Yeah, I remember that. She would seek the critters.
Yeah, exactly. So we fixed that for Everspark.
Yes.
And we didn't fix it for Sergeant Brick, but yeah, now it's fixed. I think it's a good change, honestly.
100%. Trainer Goshi says, I've talked about it before, but do you guys plan on introducing a battle pass just like they did on other Supercell games such as Clash Royale, Brawl Stars, and Clash of Clans?
Yes, that's always in the talks. There's always plans to implement stuff. It's just a matter of seeing what's reliable and what not, because we must not forget that we are dealing with a 10-year-old game, and some features were easier to implement back then than right now. But yeah, we are still exploring. That's not out of the equation at all.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that we need to keep up with the current state of mobile gaming and gaming in general, so I know this is a high requested feature.
Yeah, well, there you guys goes. Our battle pass isn't IT though, isn't it? Well, yeah. I mean that's just a feature you can purchase, but that's for Warships. Well, it is for the main game too. No reload. I mean, I guess Tiago, if you think about it, yeah, that's our kind of our battle pass. Okay, so cool. So another one that you guys might like, my operation friends, Intel cap for all TF sizes increased by 50%.
Yep. So
That's
we
nice.
know that Intel gathering can be a little bit difficult for most task forces.
Yep.
Especially for lower level ones. I know it can make not lower level, sorry, lower size ones. So I know that sometimes it's difficult, so we increased by 50. Just tell me if you feel like this is enough.
Yeah.
I believe it is. Yeah, we listen to you. We made this change. We feel like it's the right approach for this. We are not getting rid of sabotage for now. I think that we will, but yeah, I know that this will be a topic as well. But yeah.
Oh yeah, getting rid of sabotage. You said you've been considering that?
No, I'm saying like the community is always requesting that.
The community's right.
I've shared this with the team, but it's like removing this feature might not be that good because some task forces rely on those more than we can imagine.
Right. So there you go. That Intel stinks, says Tiago. That's awesome. IT could be a part of the battle pass, says Trainer Goshi. The bigger the Intel cap, the better, says Mark C. We can store up during crab.
Let me just go through some of this because
yes,
I have a suggestion. What about implementing a combat gift after months of not playing the game? It happens a lot to me to get burnout. I don't know if others do too, but in Clash of Clans seems an amazing feature. Yes, I've also suggested this. Intel that I got is that we already have enough resources in game where even if you don't play for long, you can still keep up. There's no reason for like having the same system for Clash of Clans, because I know that in Clash of Clans you have like a lot of buildings to upgrade and a lot of levels. It's not the same. It doesn't apply the same for Boom Beach, so it doesn't make as much sense. So no, for now we don't plan on doing that.
Right.
Gerhard should provide intel. I agree. However, with this change, I don't think like it will make that much of a difference, especially during crabs every month.
Right.
You will like be capped always during crab times, so that little intel will not make a difference, I believe.
Right.
But yeah, I agree with you. It should drop as well. I think it could be part of the battle pass. Yeah, if it ever was like to happen, I agree. Yeah, exactly like Mark said. Sorry?
I got a question for you, bro. So my question to you, Nuno, is there a possibility or a way that content creators like OP and Skull and anybody else in the NDA could maybe have a magical button where they could have intel on a task force. So instead of only being able to promote Boom Beach via, let's say, Warships, they could do something like Task Force, wars as well. So instead of having to fill, individual task force and having, players join and fill it, they could just maybe hit a button and be like, all right, guys, let's, do a little task force operation.
I understand. However, like, this is not something that we passively look into, and this is not simply just like give these accounts a special feature.
Sure.
This is a lot of work, and I understand that even for you it's difficult to gather all that intel, and I know there's intel dumpers just to help on that, but it's not something that we passively look into, honestly. And I hate to say this, but it's not a priority for us, right? And it's not easy to implement such feature because it's not in game directly, it's in another tool to just give that to specific account, so no, we don't.
No worries, bro, just a question.
Are there plans for new OP bases? Not right now, no. There's always plans, but nothing concrete. That's what I want to say. Why not rework green statues to give them a more useful boost in resource production? I also suggested a few things to the team regarding statues. It's in the talks, but again, just plans, nothing concrete.
Right.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
It's good. Could boost combo abilities instead. Andrew was like, what? I guess I was responding to your question, APR. Okay, so guys, so there it is right there. So Intel cap for all TF size increased by, which is really awesome. It was really cool. Guys, let's move on to some Warship stuff that are going on. I'm sure you guys are all ready for this one. Warship stuff. Let's go. Having 30% barrage instead of 50% iron production would be a bit more useful. That's in the tribe region, right? Their trainer, Goshi. All right, guys, so warships, let's look at the first change in warships. Seekers will no longer follow flares after being shocked.
Yes, so this was a pretty old bug. It's not that easy to reproduce. I know that Zimot actually sent some videos privately to me and to the team to help us figure it out. We managed to reproduce it more frequently and more accurately, and we managed to fix it. But yeah,
so that's good, guys. Seekers now will no longer have that issue with flares after shocks. Go ahead.
I was just reading, having 30% barrage damage instead of 50% iron production would be a bit more useful, Emo. Yeah, but you already have tribes for that.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to, right?
They are, yeah. It's possible to have two lines of statues, one for offense and other for defense. When you leave the game, you change to defense. When you win game, use the offense, switching between them. That's rolled out, at least for now. It doesn't make much sense. Like, okay, I'm done attacking, now you will have more trouble when I'm offline, because I just put all of my defensive statues. Doesn't make much sense. I think you should define what your strategy is in game. So, yeah. Without costs, yeah.
I know, right?
Is this list posted anywhere? My screen goes blurry and I can't read it. I'll share this list on Discord a little bit later.
Yeah, and I'll also put it too on in the description here. I woke up. I should have prepared, and I'm sorry I didn't. Nuno and Boom community. I could have had a better looking. I mean, this is just my phone. There's a black screen. How boring is that to look at? I should have had some really cool. I could have made some PowerPoint. Let's look at the next point. Boom, and it could just pop up. OP will learn that from next time. Okay, I promise. I just wasn't thinking.
Why not introduce Seekers to the main island? Seekers were designed to be just for engine rooms. It doesn't make much sense. to be implemented the main island.
Right. No, that would be
question.
crazy.
Yeah. And it would require a lot of balancing, and we honestly don't think it's worth it. I think it's best to have a specific troop just for a specific game mode.
Right.
Are these just ideas or an upcoming update? This is update, yeah. This is coming next week.
Yeah, next week, guys.
Any resolution to the crashes when clicking on the blue switch account shortcut button? Is that an issue? Why? I was not aware. Maybe it's just a device issue. I don't know. Seekers are already on the main island. Just flare warriors to the HQ lol. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right. I was gonna mention the warriors. You just gotta flare them and they're like seekers. They go right at the ER. Oh, the engine, not the engine room, the HQ. Like I said, no, guys, if you guys can't see it, and I apologize if the clarity's not there, but if you can hear us, we're covering every bullet point here. So, all right. Here's another one. Proto defenses are no longer smoking when placing warships.
Yeah, this was just visual, nothing.
Yeah, nothing game changing, right, or anything.
Yeah.
Okay, you now have to place your engine room whenever you unlock a new one, which was a good too, because some people wouldn't.
Yeah, people were not placing it mainly just for trolls, right? They didn't want to place it just for the opponent to not have many, or rather not have as many engine rooms to destroy. And this was just trolling. If you didn't place it, you were just losing on it, because matchmaking is not based on ERs. So
yeah,
the person that didn't place them were in a disadvantage, and now they are forced to place it.
Heck yeah! So that's good to know. That's good. That's a good one. Next one, guys. I remember when we were in that one stream, and I remember Nuno, you were in chat, and we said there was like a developer kind of listening on in too. We mentioned this, guys, in the last stream. Multi-node key costs are now visible when you haven't unlocked them yet, right?
Yep.
That's huge.
That's it. Yep.
So, guys, now, as you can see, when, you can tap other nodes, right, for troops or defenses and see their costs. In multi-nodes, you couldn't see the cost, but which is really nice now, instead of referring to like the tech tree tool or any kind of a tool out there, we can see it now in game, which is super huge and helpful when calculating your future advancements in warships. What's up, Tony Rose? Welcome to the stream. Chris M says, is the Mega Crab middle ramp crash fixed? Says Chris M.
Sorry, what? I'm lost. I was checking the dev build really quickly.
Oh, no problem.
Is the Mega Crab middle ramp crash fixed? No, that's another issue that it's really hard for us to replicate. I can't replicate it, for example, in both my devices.
Right.
It would be very nice to have air on main game. But, can you add friendly battles for warships and attack sharing? Again, this is in the plans, but it's really hard to implement. It's not like just copy paste from another game or even from another game feature that we already have. It's not that simple. Will there ever be Mark IV prototypes? Level 6 weapon lab gives nothing after all. Prototype weapon is not something that we are passively looking into right now. The multi-node cost thing is so nice. Yeah, but Tony Rose, it would be nice to have air on the main game. It is. They have the heavy choppers and stuff, and every once in a while. Oh,
I think that's what he meant.
That's okay. Yeah.
I mean,
okay.
Yeah,
I was not kidding.
Yeah, they come from time to time, right? So and then they stay and then they leave, right?
Yeah, they are proto troops.
Yeah. Fritz Life Adventure, been asking for the intel cap to be raised for a long time. That alone makes you... Oh, that's so awesome, Fritz. Yeah, all my operation friends out there, and I like operations. I like to play them too. And speaking of that, ways, we're going to have a member all hits live soon. Whoever are members, where we play, our members have a task force that they play, and we have fun with that. And also, I've also reached out to Stoneheart. and we might get an angry family / community based task force going against Duplexity or something like that, and see if a 50-man, 25 angry family and 25 just, you know, other people that want to play with will definitely maybe get a stream like that going up very soon. So big shout out to Stoneheart for that. But stay tuned, guys. All Hits Lives are coming back. We're gonna get it one way or the other back here. You guys are.
Yeah. So let's just run through some of these questions
Yes.
before the next one, because I think it's the new stuff.
Oh
right?
yeah.
Okay. So any plans or any sort of save base feature in Warships? There's always plans. That's the thing. That's all I can answer. Hard to replicate the crash? Yes, it is. It's not. I mean, you can say that it's easy, but we use multiple devices and we don't have the crash. Not everyone has the same issue. Like one that was mentioned a while ago, like when switching accounts, I don't have that issue.
Right.
Fixed friend list in iOS. Yes, I agree. I believe that's on the list as well. To be fixed, not fixed. Quality of life is insane, would make it 10 times better to play. Yeah, that's the thing. We are working with an almost 10-year-old game, and it's a mobile game, right? Not you don't see many games that old on mobile devices that keep on getting that much love. And speaking as a player, seeing this is better than having more new stuff, and then it all goes wrong, right? So I think it's better to start fixing the stuff and have more quality of life changes, and then maybe introduce something new. Why not introduce trap boosts that boost troop range or defense turrets range? There's issues with that. We don't have that in our tools yet.
Right. But I like that take that cake away from Nuno, guys, when he says there's always up, you know, there's so many different things they could do, right, in Warships. So I mean, hey, you know, I love the optimism is still there from our community managers. Is great.
Yeah.
Tony Rose was saying, I guess having flying troops from the main island permanently instead of just periodically.
I mean, I think periodically right now it's better, at least for now. I know that there are requests, for example, for a flying hero.
Oh yeah.
It's not that simple. We have to look into a bunch of stuff when we do things like this, right? Balancing is a major one. Reliability. But yeah.
Well, you know, guys,
there's always plans.
Yeah, you know, and guys, remember front lines, rest in peace. We had the laser rangers and career launchers from Frontlines. Maybe the jetpack could be a hero. You remember the jetpack guy? No, I'm kidding. But yeah, guys, yeah, it does require, like you said, a lot. So, but you know, keep an open mind about it, right? Maybe.
Yeah. But we'll have more new things in the future, right? Yes, that's for sure. And you will see in a little bit some new stuff that we are already working on. I believe will benefit lower to mid-level players most.
Heck yeah. Excellent new updates, says Captain Chewie. Yeah. A jetpack man hero, says Brawl Dude. Well, in Frontlines, they had a jetpack. He was a troop. But, I mean, he was a flying troop. So, I don't know. But they did bring over career launchers and laser rangers from Frontline. So, hey, man. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You have to agree that these are two completely different games, right?
Yes. 100%.
Yeah. So.
But it came from, you know, like that idea from Frontlines came over.
I know.
Yo,
that's not out of the plans.
Not out of the plans. Yo, IC Valorant, what are the things the team will be adding for the new content this year?
I mean, I can't reveal that.
No, I was gonna say that's a little too much.
Yeah, exactly. We don't even know, like, after this update, what exactly will be. I have no idea, and the devs have no idea, like, exactly what it will be. We just have a rough idea.
Right. All right, guys, are you ready for the new features? This is gonna be completely new, guys, and I haven't tried it out yet, but I probably will today. But here we go. Nuno, ready for this one?
Let's go. I'm excited.
Fast forward in battle. You can know.
Yeah, so
go ahead.
I can read the description as well. You no longer need to first close the game to speed up combat. There is now a new button in battle, fast forward. So this button will be placed below retreat button, and you can advance time 3 times. So it's like 3 times the speed, rather.
Yeah, that's huge.
This is huge. This will only, and this is really important, and I don't want any more questions about this. I'm just kidding. But you can only use this against NPC bases. You cannot use in warships. You cannot use it on operations or against other players.
Oh, just
so
resource
Mega
bases.
Crabs, Cycle of Evil, and Mercenary bases you can. The rest you can't, because the other ones can be expectated, right?
Yes.
So how this will work, and this is well described here, but I can pretty much go over it. You can toggle this feature on and off, and issues can be commanded. Commands can be issued rather while fast forwarding. This means that if you are fast forwarding 3 times, you can tap on one of your abilities and it will go to normal speed. And you can define this in the toggle feature. Yeah. This is really important because by default this doesn't happen, so you need to enable it.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I think this will be even better for content creators. This feature will be better for content creators that do crabs, especially. They don't need to like go through the boring phases.
Oh, yeah,
right?
where we're force
and
closing.
Force close.
Yeah, dude, that
Yeah,
is
this is
totally
like
cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, this is a cool feature, I would say. And yeah, you don't need to use it. You use it if you want to. They're not forcing you. It's just there if you want to, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with what Kron Howard said, that will make the grind through the first 40 stages of crab so much better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And faster. What's okay? Yeah, this is strange. Why are you on now? Says Severance. Oh, cause man, it's exciting update, feature, quality of life coming.
Yeah. King asked a really good question. When it is 3 times time, can we still use GBE in real time? Yes. So that's the toggle option. If you toggle it off when it is times 3, speed of the artillery or the barrage, healing, shock, etc., goes with that 3 times. So you will see it in 3 times as well.
That's cool.
If you toggled it on, whenever you click on an ability, it automatically goes back to normal speed.
Dude.
I hope that's clear. If it's not, just ask again, because I know there will be a lot of questions about this.
Wow.
New feature, but yeah, this is a completely new feature. We are excited to share because I know like some bases can be a little bit boring. So force closing, even though we are not against it, we believe like it's not that
I know it's like
user friendly, or it's not that good.
Especially when I'm like let's just force close the stage 30 real quick. I mean, there was one time somebody they even said at one point, I guess when there was a lot of troop damage or something or boosts, they force close all the way to legendary. Jeez. But anyways, rock and roll. That's super awesome.
Yes. I'm having a feeling that this will bring bugs with it. I mean, I wouldn't say that it will be bug free, but we just need to pay attention. And as a good community like you are, you will report it to me, right? And I can pass it along the team. So yeah,
the best community in the world, Nuno, the best.
Yeah, fingers crossed that it will go smooth. Is this update being put out during Warships off week to work out any possible bugs? Yes. The team is aware that launching these updates
Well,
during
seasons.
Warships is not ideal.
Yeah.
So yeah, so off season is now like the time to introduce bugs, and Mondays are the best. That's what we always aim for. But again, like I said at the beginning, we are never sure when we get approvals from the stores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many.
When we will get tribe boosts for Bombardiers, Mechs, and Laser Rangers. We had for Laser Rangers a while ago, and there were issues with it. We had to look into those. That's why we haven't seen Bombardiers, Mechs, Laser Rangers anymore moving forward. But yeah, this is not out of the plans at all. We want to have more. Rather, we want to have better tribe boosts.
Heck yeah. Will the destroy button still be there on NPC bases, or do we have to
Yes,
still attack
yes.
them 3 times?
This will not change anything else. You don't have to worry about it. You will just have an extra feature, pretty much.
Right.
You don't have to play it. You can destroy it as well. You can play the stages normally. You can completely ignore that feature. It will just be there for your convenience if you want to use it.
Yeah.
That's all.
Good.
Maybe I'm not the first to ask this, but can you add a disable button for the gray arrows? We'll see.
We'll see.
See.
I hate all, but the Boom community is so awesome. You really can't complain, says Severance. Indeed, that's awesome, my friend. Guys, so here we go to the next topic here. Better trader offers. So here we go.
Yes. So we did a little revamp with the trader offers. So she will now offer a little bit better offers. And you can refresh these daily. So right now you don't need to wait like every 3 days to ever on your island. You will always be there. You can trade whenever you want, and you can refresh. I think for max account is 20 diamonds. I'm not so sure about below that, but you have now a button to switch out the trader offers. So yeah,
Wait,
it's better.
wait.
Pretty much.
Did I hear that the trader's always going to be docked?
Yes, she will always be there now.
Oh, sweet. That's kind of cool. Oh, I guess other people might ask then too when the trader comes in. You know, like the
Now she will always be there.
that is cool, guys. So we're gonna have Gearhart's sister. I call her Gearhart. She looks just like Gearhart, just different outfit. She's gonna be there with us all the time. That's cool. Her red submarine, is that still red? Is it red submarine or?
Yes.
Yes, I like.
I'm looking at the dev build, and the offers refresh every 24 hours by themselves. But you can just pretty much reroll the offers by using diamonds.
That's cool.
And if you buy all of them, they refresh automatically.
Ooh.
So I have five available in one slot, 5 in another one, 10 in the other one, and once I buy all of these, I have new offers pretty much.
Nice.
And if I don't like those new offers, I can just reroll them.
Yeah.
By using diamonds.
Or diamonds. Diamonds are a Boom Beach player's best friend.
Yeah.
All right, so there you go. That's good to know, guys. The trader is always going to be with us. Tanaka, here's a great idea about great arrows. Upgrade your stuff and they go away, says Fez.
Does X3 works on resource bases? Yes. Actually, I'm not sure. I don't think so because they are PvP pretty much. Because they belong to someone else.
Right.
So I don't think so. I believe they don't. Let me test on the dev build.
Thank you there, Falcor. Bet
you-
you can make worse tech choices than me. Go Niners. Thanks for the $5 dono. Nuno and the team have been killing it lately. Much appreciated. Heck yeah.
So right now they show in the dev build, but I'm not sure if they are supposed to. I need to check this with the team. Good question.
There you go.
Let me note that down. No, because this can be an issue, right?
100%. So that's good.
Oh, Pizzle.
What's up there, ABR?
I'm I gotta start my day, man. Unfortunately, it's 10 a.m. I'm running behind. I gotta go. Nunu, thank you very much for all the updates. Appreciate it, buddy. Keep up the good work,
Thank you.
and I'll talk to you guys later.
Have a good weekend, my
See you
friend.
later.
Thank you.
You too, guys. Take it easy.
Bye. Would like the trader to offer deals to sell resources for Intel. Give me something to use my resources on. Well, it's debatable.
Right.
I don't think that's like a really big issue. If you want to use resources, you can use on tribe bonuses. Yeah. Instead of all of this, how about the flare? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
Right. Yeah, Fritz. ABR's on the East Coast with meeting a friend, so he's 3 hours ahead of us. So it's 10 o'clock there. Heck yeah. Thank you, Fez man.
Just join chat. Was there anything announced about new operations? No, there will not be any new operations. At least not for this.
Right.
Yes, Fezman, we are fixing the rocket chopper flare issue.
Yep.
It was announced a little bit above.
Yeah. And guys, Nuno said he's going to post this on Discord, right? You said you were going to post this on Discord, all the changes. And I'm going to also have this in my description. I'll paste all this into my description of this stream. But yeah, if you guys are just tuning in, yeah, we are covering that there is all the different cool things that are coming in the next update, which will be dropping sometime in the next week. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, says Fritz. Fezman, thank you, Nuno. All right, guys, so now we're going to the next topic here. We have time savers.
Yeah,
Introducing
so
time savers.
This is another new feature. I believe you will like it a lot. So basically, time savers are what the name say. They are time savers. They are shown on the item storage screen, so the vault one. And this is a new, I can say it like a currency. Really a currency, but it's like trader tickets, right? And you can use this to speed up anything by 15 minutes.
Ooh.
So any buildings that you have, even troops if you are training troops. So yeah, that's what I meant earlier when this was going to be specifically good for early to mid-level players. They can progress a little bit faster. So yeah.
This time
savers.
This time savers, will it be applicable to warship training if possible?
I don't think so. No, I think
Just
this is
main
just
game.
for the main island.
Main game. Okay.
Yeah. Let me check.
So yeah, new tickets, guys. Time saver tickets it will take 15 minutes from almost off any timer, and that right there, as of now, only refers to the main game. It'd be cool for warships one day for those to kind of trick over to that, because for non-IT players, yeah, that would help decreasing their training costs, which they've already done before. They've done that in the past, but yeah, that would be nice if they could spill that over, right? The bug with operation bases being all weird, shield gens missing, weapons in strange places, all the stuff that happened when critter launchers are added. Best thing to happen to ops in a long time. Love it, says Fritz. Heck yeah, Fritz. Big shout out to you, buddy. Good to see you again, man. Boom Beach is back, says Chris M. New update, back to back, says Chris M. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Heck yeah.
I agree with that statement.
100%.
Any chance on speeding up the mech walking speed to about the same as the heavy? That's a balancing. It's a balancing question, and in my opinion, I don't think they should, because heavies and mechs have different purposes when attacking. So mechs right now are not meant to be just mid shield. They are supposed to just stun, and they do their purpose. So,
right. Well, I mean, if you really want to speed them up, just throw speed serum on them.
Yeah. Don't fix that. Okay, I won't. How do we get these new tickets? I personally won't fix it, so don't worry. How do we get these new tickets? It's there, but I will explain it. Whenever you unlock new regions on your map, or when you remove clouds, you get these tickets. You can also get them on the trader offers and reward chests. The reward chest being the supply chest as well.
Yeah. What's up, Phil Bach?
Sorry for talking about this again, even though you guys responded to it, but the reason why I don't like the gray arrows is because it is visually unappealing. I know you guys added this for max players.
We're getting there, Tanaka.
Okay, no worries. Let's yeah.
All right. So any more about time savers, Nuno, before we move on?
Time savers are just there just to help out like every single person, pretty much, because this also applies to training your troops. When you attack and you lose troops and you want to reinforce your landing crafts, now you can use time savers to pretty much just save some time on that. So even players that don't have IT can benefit from this.
So a big shout out to non-IT players for this.
Yeah, exactly. So this will be really, really cool. They are cool to have pretty much. I love this feature. Yeah. I've used in the dev build and it's fantastic.
I mean, I already love
and I think you'll love it.
I love the fast forward feature. We can have a mega crab because I play that usually every time, and that it's great to know that I could do that. Could really speed run. See how fast we could speed run through mega crab one season. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then time savers is cool too.
Yeah, I just want to say something. I think we missed this change, and I think it's pretty big for lower level players. I think it was at the top of the list, the first one.
Yeah.
But we lowered the requirement on the iron storages for HQ 6 and 9. And this all adds up, right? So we are doing the time savers, the changes in the iron storage, and now this time the fast forward and time savers. So it will be faster to progress, right? It will be faster for lower level and 8 players. Or I think it will at the start, but I want to reinforce this, that this will make you progress faster.
Yes.
Praise. I'm not sure about warships, but I don't think so. I need to confirm it after.
Right.
I cannot confirm it right now.
Right. Can you look at why players max at different levels? And I'm 75, and half of others max players are at level 76.
That was because when you were, I think it was when you were playing in warships and an upgrade was finishing, it wouldn't count towards the XP.
Ooh.
We fixed that. It doesn't happen anymore, but we will not be giving extra XP to players.
So whenever before it was fixed, what players got it, then that's whatever.
Yeah. That's fixed.
Yeah.
It shouldn't happen again.
How about speeding up troop training, says Derek. They've already done that. They've taken off a chunk a while back. I can't remember when exactly, but they've already kind of did help that a little bit. But these time savers, just another addition to helping non-IT players get their troops back a little maybe quicker if they choose to use them on that.
Time savers are pretty much what you're asking, speeding up troop training.
Yeah.
Will we have more radar upgrades at some point to add more environment stuff? I think it's not really necessary. We can add things without having to expand islands even further, the map even further. So I would say no. Personally, I don't see a reason for it. It's like asking for more HQs for to introduce more new stuff, and we can add new stuff like for lower HQs,
right,
and not limit it towards like 25 and above.
Right. Yeah. No. So that's good. Casey says it'd be important to also change the player pool for low-level players because it's very difficult for a new player to start a new account because you face very high-level bases too early.
I mean, I can and cannot agree because we have special events that also help you boost up your resource gaining. For example, whenever we have proto troops, we just have heavy choppers, which are really OP, especially for lower level players. We have these GBA weeks, which also are really helpful and make the difference even against 20 level players ahead of you when they are like 20 levels up. So I don't think it's that big of an issue. Any plans for a reduced cost Admiral Key or open season in Warships to get new level players more interested in Warships? I've shared this with the team and they are looking into it.
Heck yeah.
So when is this update going live? Next week?
Yo.
Did you make any changes to Waymerman imitation? No, we didn't. Sorry.
No, heck yeah. No, that's great. Thanks for being answering the questions and everything. All right, cool. So ready for the last kind of ones. This might answer a few questions that were asked. Gameplay options.
This is a new button that we will have in the settings menu.
Yeah. All right. So it'll be in the settings menu, guys, in your settings where you can change your Supercell ID and all that stuff and turn your volume up and your sound effects. There'll be a new button there, gameplay options. And in that option, you can now turn the gray building arrows on or off. So there you go, Tanaka.
Yeah, yeah. We heard you. We know it was like a big deal for some of you. And yeah, we added that button.
Heck yeah. So there you go, buddy. There'll be the battle fast forward, auto disable fast forwarding on any player action. So that'll be there too.
And that's pretty much yeah. That's pretty much what I said about the toggle option.
Toggle off, yeah. Show health bar even or full health units.
Yeah. Okay. So this is also another feature. It's not in the above list, but it's in the options. So we know that, for example, some riflemen or even bombardiers, which are more relevant, can be really hard to see some attacks. So now you can always see the full health. You can always see their health bars even if they are full health.
Oh.
This applies to troops and heroes. So yeah,
Is
they
this
are
also,
really hard to see sometimes.
is it going to be in Warships too?
I think so, yeah.
So you're saying like when we drop a bunch of riflemen on a base, we're going to see little health bars, like 1,000 of them? I'm kidding. But like, yeah, that's kind of cool.
But that's the thing, you can just disable it if you don't like it.
Sure.
It's there.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I'm fully maxed, doesn't bother me, says Severance. Go ahead.
About make more visible the star up to every hero. I think it's pretty visible already, not gonna lie. About defenses locking onto a singular troop till it's dead. I thought they looked into that. I mean, that depends, because they focus the closest one, and if troop moves closer to that building, it starts focusing it. I know there's some issues with that as well, but I'm just saying like the logic behind it. But
sure.
Yeah. Why don't you support BlueStacks being disabled? I can only play on my computer with a mouse. I understand that, but all the Supercell games were meant to be played on mobile. I'm always saying this. We don't support BlueStacks because we can't guarantee it's going to work, because we just made them for mobile and mobile only.
Right.
And even some people even asked for having the game in another stores, and we are just not going to do it because it's like extremely hard working, and we don't get anything back with it. You know, like it's the player pool is so small that like it doesn't make much sense.
Essentially, a reflective vest for bombers.
how hard would it be to add the volume control like Frontline's had, not just on and off? Not sure how hard it would be, honestly. He plans to make hero tokens useful for max players. We could maybe spend them to boost the stats for heroes for a limited time. That's the thing, like, we don't want to give another reason for hero tokens because they were designed to be just to upgrade your heroes rather. And if we ever introduce them new heroes, that's a possibility. I mean, it would make sense for them to be there waiting for this new hero, right? So giving it another reason would just be pointless.
Tanaka, don't worry, man. We were playing. Yeah, you asked a question that was going to be answered, so it was really cool that you got that answered, my friend. Maybe I'm just used to Clash of Clans having heroes in a bigger size, says King. I see.
The issue with when lose all troops on warships and why it doesn't end the game like on the ops.
That's right. Yeah, that was something maybe they could look into as well, right?
I can note that down. I'm not sure if it is on the list, but I can have it. There's a long list, and you guys can see like from the last 2 updates.
Oh yeah, you've done a
bunch
lot.
of stuff that we fixed.
100%. So I have no doubt that they'll get to that, guys. Because yeah, it is when you're on warships and you're like you have to wait. Like they have to hit the retreat button to end the attack. It just doesn't attack if their troops are dead. If all their troops are gone, normally in operations it ends the attack. But in warships, like you have to wait and and then you have to sometimes restart your game, and yeah, it just doesn't end, and they have to retreat. It's just like, okay, how can dead troops retreat, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Will the villagers now get the resources from the storages when upgrading buildings? They used to have it a long time ago, but it was removed. Villagers get the resources from the storages? I'm lost. Sorry.
Will the villagers get the resources from the storages when upgrading? Oh, that's my brother messaging me. Okay, no, not right now. They used to have it a long time ago, but it was removed. I don't remember that, Shahir117. I'm not saying you're wrong. I've been playing this game for such a long time now. I don't even remember that. The speed up feature is fantastic, as like many others. I play 3 accounts and Crab is a full-time job, says Tony Rose. Heck yeah, Tony. Heck yeah, buddy. I'm really excited for the time saver, says Chris M. Heck yeah, dude. I am too. I'm too. I mean, like, for the Mega Crab, I won't really relate to me because I'm an IT player, but like I'm more interested in the fast forward feature for Mega Crab. That's where I'll be using that feature.
Yeah. And you have to take into account that both of these features are merging together, not time savers and fast forward. I meant the new quality of life for the supply chest.
Yeah.
Now being 1 hour.
That is
you
good.
can get this. You can get these time savers on supply chest, so you can get a lot of them.
Oh yeah. So
and each of them is 15 minutes, by the way.
15 minutes. That is really cool. How about can you use time savers on your sub dives?
I don't think so.
Because like everything in this game, you can diamond instant or get done, but in sub dives where it's like I'm not even a submariner yet. That's the last objective I need to get, and like
no, you can't.
Yeah, like when it says 24 hours to get, I'm like, oh really? There's no, yeah, you can't use them on those.
No, you can't, but you can get time savers on dives.
Yeah. Something that would make my days if you put an end to fake retreat, says Python.
I mean it's that's debatable. I mean, I don't know.
My mini, when I lose
I know this is off topic, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when I lose all my troops and my main game finishes automatically, my main I have to retreat, says Tiago. My mini, when I lose all my troops, my game automatically, my main that's interesting, Tiago.
I feel like CMOs should target flying troops. CMOs target the lowest max HP troops.
Yeah. But he's saying that they should target flying troops too. But if it's already targeting the lower end troops, that would defeat that, right? Mark says, I spent 3 days on crab with 5 accounts. That speed up thing will allow me to actually sleep, says Mark C. Grinding that crab.
Is for main base only, right? I think. So the time skip is for the main base only, right? Yes, I'm almost sure it is. I don't think it applies to warships. Oops.
Yeah, but I don't think the CMO targeting has ever worked as advertised as Kegmeister. Yeah, there's times where it does retarget, right? Yeah, I can see that, Keg.
It does if a troop moves too close to it. Like if you have tanks and bombardiers at the back, for example, and bombardiers get in range of the CMO, they will stop targeting them.
To target the bombardiers.
Yes.
It's such a subtle, right, Keg? Like you know, like the troop movements, they all move at different. You know, yeah. I mean, I know what you're saying. I've kind of experienced that at times where I thought, well, wait, hold on, what? And then, but I mean, you know, it's such a minuscule observation. Maybe I'm wrong, but I haven't really, the CMO to me, it's just I will say though, there's times where the shock blaster in warships where like my heavy chopper, rocket choppers or whatever, we got heavies out, and it won't even hit the heavy chopper or the heavies, but it'll target the rocket chopper behind the heavy chopper sometimes when it's actually in front of the rocket chopper. So that right there is more frustrating when you hear that little pew, 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 the shock blaster tagging your rocket choppers or whatnot. So
are there plans to increase the level of everything in warships to match HQ25? Yeah, we talked about this on the previous stream.
Yeah, we did, and I liked what you.
We did a little bit of brainstorming as well.
Heck yeah! So guys, that's good. We know like that the team is actively like really thinking of stuff to add quality of life in these features, and again, this is the second quality of life type feature update we've had like in less than like 3 months apart, right, from each other. That's pretty awesome, guys. So the full steam ahead, Boom community. CMO
it's
targeting
only getting better from now on as well.
I know, guys. 100%. I mean, we're getting, absolutely, guys.
But don't get too used to it right now because summer vacation will happen. So the team will be obviously on vacation.
I love that.
So they also need to rest. But yeah, after that, we are already planning on some stuff. Nothing. There's nothing guaranteed right now, but yeah.
I like that summer vacations. Is that like a whole all of a Europe type thing?
For schools it is. For
for employment, for people in employment is the same thing.
Not really. Not really.
Right.
Supercell does that, which is really cool.
Yeah, it is totally cool. Can you consider making bombardiers larger for us folks with bad eyes, says Mad Squabbles?
That's what the show health bar for full HP units does.
Right.
It should be easier to see the bombardiers. I even gave the example of bombardiers because I know they are the hardest to see, especially when they step on an already destroyed building, the base of the building. It's really difficult to see. Right. So yeah.
The CMO targeting failure is very obvious when doing duplexity, says Keg. Yeah, in operations, I mean, I believe you, buddy. Unless you can replicate and see it and show us, send a video, we could, maybe have them look at it.
Sure. Any hints on season 50? I mean, it will be. I believe some of you will love season 50. Can't say much more about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it will be cool. And I also know that some are expecting like big changes for season 50. Said that the team back then was looking into doing something special, and that's still in the plans, but maybe not for season 50, maybe a little bit later.
Right.
Because most of the changes require an update, and we are focusing on updating the game, and we have to postpone that.
Heck yeah.
Any ideas for adding barbed wire to the main base? No. We replace bombardiers with melon bombardiers? No.
I love it, Nuno. Just like right to the point. I love it. Nope.
And yeah.
In Finland law, it's Finland law to have a 1 month vacation. I think that's crazy. Awesome, man. I want to live in Finland. Why does the retargeting for heavy choppers take longer than retargeting to rocket choppers? Says Casey. Sometimes rocket choppers move in front of heavy choppers before they even start moving.
I don't know. Those are those type of technical questions that sometimes I just don't have the answer for.
Right.
I would really love for just stick to the subject of the update if that's okay.
Right.
It would be nice if the update comes out on Monday. It will give you a week to sort out the inevitable bugs before Warships starts again. Yeah, and that's in the plan. We always want to, when we set up a deadline or a timeline for an update, we always set up on Monday, so we have the rest of the week, because we usually don't work on weekends. Yes. Or we are not in the office, rather. So it's rather difficult to make things happen. So yeah, Mondays are usually the best days, and during week offs on Warships.
Yeah.
So
and like,
next week would be ideal. Next week, Monday would be ideal.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Like Tony's right. Yeah, it's good to have updates in case there's bugs or any issues. They can kind of maintenance that before Warships if there's for sure.
When was the last time our Boom Tubers came together at Supercell HQ to test out Warships? We should have Boom Beach live events. And you have to look at the bigger picture here. It's not like, oh, this is so cool, nice.
Sure.
You have to see investment on this. Sure. Not even mentioning return of investment, because I don't think about that. But for example, we had to coordinate with every single boom creator, availability, stuff like this, and it's not as simple as that. And it's not, I hate to say this, but it's not really worth doing it for this type of Warship seasons. We already have the sneak peeks, and I think they work great. It doesn't mean that we will never do like some sort of that event. Yeah, it's really not worth think about right now. The last time was like 4 years ago when Warships launched. I think that was a pretty big deal because it was a really big feature.
Yes.
So if we ever plan on doing like a really, really big feature, can have you guys to the HQ. I'm looking into the very distant future, but are there special plans for the 10th anniversary of Boom Beach? We are looking into it, yes. There's no anything specific yet, but I had talks with the team about the 10-year anniversary. It's a pretty big deal, even for me as a player. I think it's a pretty big deal. So yeah, we need to think really cautiously, because it's not just plans. We need to do the pre-planning, and we need to have this whole campaign going around just for this. So you have an idea, this campaign that we just had with the turtles,
yes,
and with the STC, this has been planned since almost like when I joined.
Wow.
It was 2020. Yeah, we started talking in 2020. There were some delays because of COVID. Again, like planning events, the right dates. We had to make sure we had everything on in game, and we had to coordinate with the STC. So it's not as simple as that.
Right.
But yeah, there's a lot of planning around that, a lot of marketing involved as well, and it didn't go like as we 100% had planned, but it still was great.
What's up, Stoneheart? Welcome, buddy. Welcome to the stream.
But you only know if Warships have bugs when it starts slow. Yeah, there's some issues that we know straight away if we can. If we can't, like, it's just a matter of having players play it. We didn't know about the issue of the -1 chest a few seasons ago, right?
Because when we test it, like it's not like on like a, you know, it's different. It's not like, yeah, it's hard to, unless they're doing some mock, right? But yeah, they fixed it, and you know, yeah, it some people didn't, you know, it didn't help them, I guess, or whatever. But they did what they could, guys, and that's past news. So, Clash of Clans and Heyday had huge events. That's why I'm asking, says Chris M. Clash of Clans and Heyday had huge events. Yeah. 100%. Well, Nuno did say they're talking about it, so I mean, yeah, for sure. We'll see what happens if anything does come of it.
Total event was cool with those new decorations. Yeah, we to polish a lot of the early designs of the statues, like how we wanted both of them to look like. But yeah. I'm glad you liked it. I liked it as well.
Yeah.
I'm glad it was to such a crazy good right, like the SDC, like it's
sure,
great.
100%.
If you saw the video, if you saw the video,
it was
you know
good.
what I'm talking about it. Yeah,
I liked it. Yeah, Cosmic Duo, Chris. I haven't seen them too long, so it was good to see them, you know, pop up again.
Yeah,
it was great.
and that's the thing. This was recorded a year ago.
Isn't that crazy?
Their video, yeah.
That's awesome. But anyways, guys, a new update, quality of life feature update is coming with new, really cool new feature. You know, the time savers and the fast forwarding. Right, there's your time savers right there. Better trader. Wait, hold on. I'm not going too fast. Better trader offers, which is nice. There's a fast forward in battle. That's coming as well. Really cool. Multi-node costs and warships are now visible when you have it unlocked in it. That's huge too when planning and you know, your unlocks. Seekers will no longer follow flares after being shocked, which is really cool. Intel cap for TF size increased by 50%. Sergeant Brick will be working again. She won't be targeting critters from the launchers, which is cool. Medics, there's going to be some aesthetics, right? The medics now, guys, enjoy their little red crosses on their hats and just the med kit. It's going from red to green. Troops will follow flares more reliably now, so you don't have any issues with them disengaging the target after the flare expires. Yeah, just a lot of cool little, you know, like whether you consider them game breaking, I think they're steps in the right direction, guys, that the team is actively working on the game that we love so much. And you know, it's just great. It's great. I'm sorry. You can go ahead and talk if you want. I'm sorry you need to respond to chat.
No. All good. I'm really happy you guys are taking this so well with this update. Now that most of you maybe are expecting like XYZ feature, but you need to understand that some of the bigger features take more time, and we need to set the priorities straight. And like I mentioned earlier, we focusing on this smaller stuff, quote unquote, smaller, because dressed, and I think they are important to keep the game fresh and alive, and before we start thinking bigger, right?
Yeah.
At least that's my opinion on the approach.
Heck yeah. Well, anyways, everybody, any more questions? Why wouldn't we take it well? It's a really good update, says Chris M. Heck yeah, no, man, absolutely. It's guys, it's cool. It's been silent, right? Crickets for a while. And Nuno, when you came on, we really appreciate your work, man. You are really a great conduit for the community to the developers, and just a good, you're just really great, reliable person, and we appreciate that.
Yep. Yeah, like Trent Nagoshi is saying, like explosive drones need some kind of buff. They are useless. You can't focus on every single part of the game at the same time. It's not realistic. No, they are not great. I know that the healer ones are not great either. turrets are not that great, but we can't focus on every single thing at the same time and
Yeah, baby steps, guys.
view something good. Yeah, exactly.
Not an amazing update, but
think
just
we are in
bug
the right
fixing
direction.
the severance. Yeah. Only me. What's up, buddy? Hey, up. I have to say the update is a total waste of time for me. Okay. No, 100%. You know, there's going to be some critiques and stuff like that. Look, we know, but guys, I mean, warships were.
It's either this or you don't get anything. Pretty much. These are just quality of life. You just don't see it if you don't want to, but these are just quality of life changes.
Because I mean, guys,
there's nothing bad towards warshippers.
Yeah.
It just does good, because if you check the list, there's some good stuff for warships as well.
Sure.
So
yes, no, like I mean, it's cool because I mean, guys, you got to look at warships as opposed to the main island, right? Warships is a live server-based PvP game, right? Where the main island is just kind of it's server related, but it's not live PvP, right? So it's a lot more things they could probably do there. But no, I mean, like Nuno said, guys. There's always brainstorming taking place, and that's a good thing. It's amazing to finally the CM it gets it done. Thank you, Nuno, for please remember the OGs, says Python. Mark Bresci says,
I'm not forcing you to keep your account. You can uninstall if you want to. Like, it's not because of a comment that we are going to change our approach. I'm sorry.
Yeah. SJ Jimmy Boom Beach says, please answer my question, says SJ Jimmy. Oh, did we miss it? Oh, hey, Nuno. What's up there, SJ? Are you aware of missing shields on bases like Maze? Will that be permanent or will it get fixed?
I'm thinking about two issues at the same time. I'm thinking about one issue where shield keeps being there even if you destroy them. I'm not sure about the maze one.
All right. Well, SJ, can you show if you can show that you aren't aware of that, Nuno? Is that what you said?
Sorry, what?
You aren't aware of that in Maze, you said? The missing shields?
In Maze, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure.
Yeah, so SJ, you can reach to Nuno with pictures or a video of that, and he could forward that to the team.
Yeah, yes, I appreciate that.
Yeah. I'll take it as better than nothing, says Fezzy.
Does anyone know why I get signed out of ID when switching between Supercell games? Yes. We know about that. It's another department, not the dev team.
SJ is talking about the fact that generators on operations used to be 100% in fixed positions, whereas now they can be replaced with other prototype defenses. This is Keg. Huh. Oh, check my channel, latest solo on Maze, says SJ. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Yeah, I can link that to Nuno for you. Papucho, welcome to the stream, buddy.
Oh. I'll check it.
Heck yeah, SJ. What's up, Dublins?
Yeah, so yeah, thanks for the feedback. If you have any questions, you can always redirect them to me on Discord or Twitter, whatever you want. Yeah.
Why not have the option of coffee warship layouts? That I mean, we mentioned that. That's a big feature, and hey, I mean, maybe one day, Trainer Goshi. I'm looking forward to the updates, as Chris M. That's the critter launcher bug. It makes ops more interesting since ops don't get much updates, in my opinion, says Fritz Life Adventure. Yeah, the critter launchers, guys, I know there's a love-hate relationship between them all. I have both, but I hate that it's like there can be such a booger sometimes, but it's still fun to try to challenge them and be better than them, right? Like smoke helps you get through the critter launchers. And there's times where if they're chasing my seekers, I'll just throw a shock on them just to keep them from eating my seekers. Yeah, guys, I need to get more involved in the operations. That's why I'm gonna start heading up some more all hits lives for the community. We're gonna get some really cool stuff going on, and we'll definitely pay attention to more of that. I'm in a task force, but I'll hit the op and be like, all right, I'm done with that. Good, I did my job. I'm done for that day. But I know you guys some of you are so diehard, and I think that's awesome. We got this cool community that really loves the operation, and yeah, definitely. If that's an issue, maybe it should be looked at for sure. Cake says, "Will we ever another season of Warships that's not race ships like base racing? It's been 2 years." Yeah, I mean the thing though too, the balance there, Keg, too, right? And, you got the boom community is comprised of many, players from non-IT players to more, to then you got the high end, IT players or whatnot. Like, yeah, they could make it spicier and deadlier, but then you might turn off a bunch of players. It's really a balance that we need to really consider as well. Well, they're not promises only me. I mean, look, guys, we're dealing with the game that's what, almost 10, how much, the 10-year anniversary is coming up, but it's an old game, guys, and it's still, it's still fun. Otherwise we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be drawing a community like this every stream, right? Or, in Warships or whatnot. Like, it's still a strong community. So, what we can get in baby steps is a good thing. I would say it's a positive direction. It's in the right direction. Juiceman, what's up, Op? New chat. Is there a way to have collect all button at the home screen and rebuild the base like Warships has?
Sorry, connect.
Is there a way to have a collect all button on the home base and rebuild the base like Warships has?
No.
Oh, where it's just kind of that.
It's not as simple as copy pasting. The code is different.
Mm-hmm. I look forward to the update as it has some nice ideas in there. I just pray the number of the new bugs is minimal, says Marcy. Yeah. Thank you, Papucho. Yeah, guys. They should increase the amount of ops you can do in one day, says Long Live GWAP. But anyways, guys, I think we've covered. I'll leave all the bullet points to this feature quality of life update coming next week sometime. In the description. And Nuno, you did say you will post it in the Discord as well and on the Boom Beach.
Yes.
Awesome.
I'll post it in a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, my base too on Tiago. I'm lazy. I don't change it much. Legendary 3 is the lowest top. Is the lowest top of the 500 since the beginning, which shows how tough this season was. I appreciate seeing some love put in the game. Looking forward to the update, says Lincoln Eagle. Heck yeah, dude. No, definitely only me. You know me too. I know, buddy. Only me. I got you, man. Look, guys. Look. You know what? There's plenty of, we've had frustrations, right? And you know what? We got to look at the positives here, and the fact that the team is working on the game in baby steps. Like you heard Nuno say, if you were here for a while, that like there's always brainstorming, and we just gotta just be optimistic, right? 100%. Yeah, like the last update was like a month ago, right? That was fast. Yeah, no, absolutely. Commander J Doom, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream. New updates? Yeah, we won't go over them again, but I'll have them posted in the description where you can rewind. But we had Nuno on all this time, and he was answering questions. Big thank you so much, Nuno, for being here, by the way, my friend, for taking the time out of your day off for being here. I appreciate that.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
I felt like there were going to be a lot of questions that you probably wouldn't have straight away. So I think, like, yeah.
No, absolutely.
Change the resource boat button. I said accidentally pressed it today. We implement that with the next update.
Yep.
It's on the patch notes.
Yep.
You'll have a confirmation button.
Heck yeah. And that was right here. It was. Wait, was it up top more? Oh. Gosh, next time I'm gonna be so much better prepared. I have PowerPoint. And I'm gonna have everything on and just popping up nice. This is just such like so backdoorish. I'm sorry I did it like this. Right here, there's no more accidental taps, guys. There is now a new tips verification to resource boats. So when you do tap it, it's gonna make sure. Are you sure you want to do this? You know, something like that, right? So yeah. Nuno gets days off. Oh, you're fun. We all need days off. Andrew. Knowing how much resources we have on the boat is, yeah, that's gonna be really cool. Like we can like look and see, like, yeah, that's gonna be. I like analytics. I like stats. So that's gonna be really cool, Papucho. And I'm just gonna do it for fun and tap that for sure. Yeah. Heck yeah. Outside chasing my kid around, so only half listening, says Andrew. Heck yeah. All right, guys. Well, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. I need it. I'm not gonna go back to bed because I'm wide awake now, but I got a long day. I'm gonna be smoking 2 tri-tip roasts later today on my Traeger. It's gonna be so fun. Like I'm a baby with like a little play toy with my Traeger because it's like I just bought it and I can't wait to actually cook on it. So we're doing that today. And heck yeah. Tiago. Happy birthday, Andrew, says only me. I got caught in a storm coming home in a t-shirt. Bit irate, to be honest, but yeah, you're right. Says I hope you're safe though, only me. I've always, guys, wanted to be a storm chaser. You might think I'm crazy for wanting to chase tornadoes and stuff, but yeah, I was definitely. I love the weather. I love the atmosphere. I love everything when it comes to the atmosphere. So yeah, I would have loved to be a storm chaser. Congrats on the grill. Thank you, Papucha. Yeah, it's really cool, guys. What I'm gonna plan on doing one of these days, I'm not gonna lie, is be playing Warships, but I'll be also smoking something, and let's go to the Traeger cam. And I'll throw it up on the stream, and I'll say, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go check my Traeger, and I'll leave the room, and you'll see me on another screen outside my house, tending to my my barbecue. I don't even call it a barbecue. It's like an outdoor conventional oven with smoke. But anyways, guys, phone got wet. I'm angry. Oh, I'm sorry, only me. That sucks. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Stay tuned for later. I will be ending my Warship. I have like 500 keys on Sunboom account, and then like I'm going to unlock everything on my main account where I'm going to get 70R. We're going to get everything after 70R. Stay tuned, guys, as we close down Warships, the Warship season. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are as well. Thank you so much for Nuno for being, Tanaka, man, for sure. Thank you, Nuno, again for being here, man. I know it takes time out of your day, and I really appreciate you doing that, my friend, for us.
Always my pleasure.
Heck yeah. Keep an eye out for those backyard aliens, OP, says Hank P. I know, right? All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic rest of your weekend. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Are you a dad, Nuno?
No, I have 2 cats.
You know what? Happy Father's Day to your cats, man. Okay.
Thank you.
You know, animals are like children. Like our neighbor next door has a dog, and she's like, it's like having a 2-year-old again. You know.
Yeah.
They like to play with balls. They go fetch and all that. I'm not saying little kids like to play fetch, but you know, she said it yesterday. So happy Father's Day to your cats, my friend.
Thank you.
Cats are greater than kids, in my opinion, says Trainer Koshi. Sometimes. All right. Thank you so much, Fritz Life Adventure. Happy Father's Day. You're to all the fathers out there. You know, it's great. You know, dads play a big role in fathers and all that. Play a big role in children's lives. So that's huge. I always thought having a pet was like having a kid until I had a kid, says Andrew. 425 for IT? Question mark? LOL. We celebrate Father's Day on March 19th in Portugal, says Tiago. Oh, so you already celebrated it. Well, celebrate again today on us in the US. Can I swap my kids for cats, says Poing?
Oh man.
Oh gosh, I don't know. You know. Cats are awesome. Heck yeah.
Again.
We got what?
Legally, at least.
My wife wants chickens, hens, because she likes eggs, and so like I told her I'll build her a chicken coop in the backyard. You know.
Actually, we also talked about that as well.
Which one?
The chicken coop, yeah.
The chicken coop, yeah. Heck yeah.
I actually need to go as well.
Yes.
I have some plans for the weekend.
Heck yeah.
But it was really nice hanging out with you and with the rest of the community. So thanks.
Thank you.
Everyone who showed up and asked some questions.
Yep. So
I really appreciate it. Sorry, go ahead.
So with that, guys, we're gonna sign off now. Thank you guys for being here. Leave any comments in the YouTube video that will go live as a stream. If you have any comments that you missed, I'll try to get back to you and answer. But thank you, Nuno, again. Thank you, Boom Community, for being the best community out there. Really appreciate it. And guys, again, Boom Beach is not dead. All right, guys, have a fantastic rest of your day, and we'll see you on the next one, guys, which will be a little later today during maybe the early evening. So have a good one, everybody. Peace out, my good friends.